$876 raise for SSI beneficiaries, supplemental security income. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. All right, now this video is specifically focused on SSI, otherwise known as supplemental security income. Now, if you're somebody receiving Social Security, whether it's retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, VA, RRB, or if you're a low-income individual, of course, I do have other dedicated videos right here on the channel for you as well, but in this video I do want to focus on SSI simply because the numbers are very specific to SSI, whereas those people receiving Social Security, again, retirement, SSDI, survivors, VA, RRB, the numbers are very different for everybody. Therefore, I do want to focus on just these SSI benefits here, and of course I do have all those other dedicated videos here on the channel for Social Security, and of course I will have many other dedicated videos coming up as well. So again, just want to make that very clear. In this video, it is all about SSI, supplemental security income. So let's get into it and talk about all the details and a potential $876 raise to your monthly benefits with some new information that was just released. So let's get into it. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video. As I am your one and only daily advocate, I'm here for you every single day, right by your side, watching all this new information, hitting the wire every single day, doing all the necessary research and breaking it all down into these short videos, which I deliver a couple times throughout the day so you can stay updated with what is actually going on right now, especially as we continue to get all these big announcements out of the administration, the president, lawmakers, Congress, and everything that they're currently working on, including the bills and packages, proposals and amendments, reform to very important fixed income benefits, and anything in regards to money, checks, raises to benefits, programs, stimulus checks, anything else like that. Of course, I'm watching it closely. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, so you don't miss any videos going forward, as it is very busy right now, and realistically between now and the end of the year, it's only going to get even more busy and a lot more big announcements. Anyway, thanks again. Let's jump into it and talk about a potential $876 raise for SSI beneficiaries. All right, so I do want to talk through the details about this because this is a potential, not historic, but close to historic raise for SSI beneficiaries. As we all know, benefits are about 25% below the federal poverty line as of right now. So I think we can all probably agree SSI needs some major changes, and we need a nice, big, healthy raise to benefits for SSI beneficiaries, at least to 100% of the federal poverty line. Now, this raise is not going to bring everybody up to the federal poverty line, but it'll help everybody get a little bit closer to the line, which ultimately will help a little bit. So here's what it's coming down to. As a result of the most recent inflation data that came out, we're now projecting a potential 8.7% raise for Social Security benefits, and of course, this does include SSI beneficiaries, supplemental security income. So each and every year, you know that the Social Security Administration comes out and they announce the annual cost of living adjustment. Got it. We all know this, right? Well, as a result of that, the most recent inflation data is actually pointing toward a potential 8.7% raise to benefits. That's big, okay? It's not the biggest raise we've ever seen. In fact, the biggest raise we've ever seen was way back about 40 plus years ago, and it was over 14%. So we're kind of a far cry from 14%, and even the second and third largest raises were still about 11%. So we're still, it's not a record, but it's still pretty close to a record here, as we're looking at almost 9%. 8.7% is what we're looking at as of right now. But again, the official announcement will be coming out relatively soon here out of Social Security. But let me talk you through the details about this. Here's what it comes down to. As of right now, you probably know the maximum benefit for SSI is $841 per month. That's the maximum somebody can get receiving SSI. However, get this. As a result of a potential 8.7% raise, we'd be looking at a $73 per month raise for SSI, taking benefits from $841 up to $914 every single month. That's $73 more per month. Now get this, $73 extrapolated over the course of the entire year, 12 months, is $876 more throughout the course of the entire year. So you'd virtually be getting an extra one payment on top of that, right? So not bad. When you run all the numbers like this, you feel like, wow, you're basically getting 13 payments throughout the course of a 12-month year, right? So That's what it's all coming down to. And of course, it's all spread out across each and every month, averaging about $73 every single month. So that's what it's coming down to right now. However, to be totally fair, and like I've talked about in previous videos, we need to wait for the official announcement to come out of Social Security. We anticipate that's going to be out here very, very soon. And of course, when we get that announcement out of Social Security, at that point, it's virtually written in stone, and that'll be the official announcement and the official percentage that's going to be translated into a raise for Social Security. So this is going to encompass about 70 million beneficiaries, and yes, SSI are included in this raise. Now, this is a nice little raise. Now, here's what's interesting about it. Remember, in 2021, what was the maximum benefit then? It was $794 a month, right? So just think, from 2021 to 2023, we may be going from $794 a month all the way up to $914. That's a pretty big raise, right? So what is that, that's $920 over the course of that short amount of time. That's pretty nice, right? I mean, that's a pretty nice benefit raise. Here, historically, generally we get less than 1% when it comes down to the cost of living adjustment. So think of 2021, for example. We got 1.3%. And at the time, that seemed pretty good, considering all the years prior to that were like 0.7%, 0.3%, 0%. Do you remember all the years that were 0%? There's a few of them in there. But again, most years are below 1%. So even this year for 2022, getting 5.9% looked pretty nice, right? We were all very happy about that. However, 5.9%, if that were to happen again in 2023, I think a lot of us would be pretty upset and feel like we've been, kind of taken a little bit, right? But I don't think that's going to be the case. According to the numbers that I'm looking at, we're looking at anywhere between about 8.3 to about 8.4 or so, up to about 9%, somewhere around in that range, according to the preliminary information as of right now. So again, regardless, it's going to be around that 8.5% range, possibly higher, possibly a little bit lower, but that's going to be very substantial for a lot of beneficiaries, which, by the way, there's about 8 million people receiving SSI right now. So it's going to be very substantial for the 8 million people receiving SSI, as well as the other roughly, 62 or so million people receiving Social Security retirement and SSDI and all the other benefits there encompass. So it's a lot of big stuff here. A lot of extra money going out the door. But again, I want to say this much. I completely understand, just as much as you do, a $73 raise to benefits is not going to change anybody's life. This is not going to be the difference between, getting a new place, buying a new car, getting an abundance of food on your table every single month, and making sure that your pantry and your fridge is completely full 100% of the time. I completely understand. $73 is not going to do that for anybody, right? I mean, unless you're eating ramen every single day. But again, even that's more expensive, right? Remember when you used to buy 10 packs of ramen for $1? Do you remember that? 10 cents a piece? I don't think that's the case anymore. I honestly haven't been out to the store very often lately, but honestly, I don't even think it's 10 cents anymore, right? But remember that? I mean, anyway, prices are going up on literally everything. But if we have to look at a silver lining out of all this inflation right now, I have to say the one silver lining out of all this inflation is a nice, big, healthy raise to benefits. But hopefully this inflation will go down soon. But realistically, based on everything that I'm reading and everything that I'm looking at right now, it looks like this inflation is not going anywhere anytime soon. Again, super sad situation. Anyway, I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. Please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Make sure to share this video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, please have a nice day. Remember, I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. Go back and check out some of the other videos here on the channel, as we are giving away thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars this month alone to those of you here in the community. We're doing cash drops. We're sending out thousands of packages this month alone to help you out with the necessities. We're doing everything we possibly can. While Congress is sitting on their hands, we're actually trying to do something to help you. So again, thanks again for your support. I really do appreciate it. It's all because of you and this community that makes it possible to have us help you in any way that we can be. And again, I'm going to stick to it. That's my dedication. And again, enjoy your day. Until next time, have a good one, and I'll see you again soon.